All right, so let's start with the big story that we are tracking in WION at this hour. A very severe cyclone is barreling towards the coast of India and Pakistan, and at least about more than 100,000 people are being evacuated to safer ground. According to the Indian Met Department, the cyclone is expected to make its landfall tomorrow. Cyclone Biparjoy, which means disaster, is expected to hit between port of Jakhau in the Indian state of Gujarat and Pakistan's southern Sindh province. Now, the cyclone has been classified as a very severe cyclonic storm. Biparjoy is predicted to hit with winds of over 180 kilometers per hour. Now, more than 47,000 people have been evacuated along the coast of Gujarat, and 8 districts are likely to be impacted. The coastal regions are already witnessing high tides and strong winds. And WION's Disha Shah is presently in Mumbai, and this is what she saw as the storm approached.
On the ground level, the Gujarat government has started taking precautionary measures. Firstly, evacuating people from the coastline within 10 kilometers. So that has happened. And even today, the evacuation process is going on. There are about 50,000 plus people is what the Gujarat government officials are estimating. Secondly, the number of teams have also been increased. So earlier there were 12 NDRF teams that were put on standby, that were deployed in the districts that are likely going to be affected. But now it has been increased to 17. There will be 12 SDRF teams as well for the rescue as well as relief operations. The fishing activities have been stopped entirely. 67 trains running through the route of Gujarat from any other district in India have been stopped, have been suspended. The schools and colleges have been shut through the week. So all of these are the precautionary measures. Shelter homes have been set up. Makeshift homes also have been set up far off from the coastline. So on the ground level, these are the precautionary measures that the government is taking as we speak. And the Gujarat government also is monitoring the situation very closely in all of these districts that are likely going to be affected with Cyclone Biparjoy. With video journalist Mangesh, this is Disha Shah reporting here for WION World is One.
But it's not just the Indian coast, because Pakistan is also on its toes. At least about 62,000 people have been evacuated from the country's southeastern coastline. The government has also set up at least about 75 relief camps. It is set up in different schools and colleges. Hospitals are also on high alert. But according to the latest information from Pakistan's Meteorological Department, the storm has moved away from Karachi and is currently at a distance of about 370 kilometers south of Karachi. And our Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik is joining us live from Islamabad. Anas, there are preparations that we're given to understand which are presently underway to ensure that the loss because of this landfall by Cyclone Biparjoy is minimal. Bring us up to speed with what Pakistan is doing to prevent any kind of a catastrophe because of this cyclone that is now approaching the coast of Pakistan.
Well, Saleh, Pakistan is bracing for impact. They were looking at a potential landfall of this cyclone at and along the coast of Karachi and the coast of Balochistan, which is the Makran coastal area. But fortunately enough for the residents of Karachi and for Pakistan itself, because its main coastline would have been damaged, its main port would have been damaged in case if the cyclone would have hit the city. So it has changed course. It's now going towards the eastern side of Sindh in KT Bandar. It's expected to take a fall somewhere tomorrow and day after, either tomorrow evening or on the morning of Friday. That's what the Pakistani Met Office predicts, going by the pattern. With that, we're looking at about 500,000 people being temporarily moved there is a complete ban on going towards the coastline or even near to the coastal areas. Even in Karachi or around Karachi, areas such as Ibrahim Hedri, the Mubarak village, and so on. And in fact, in Hengole as well, people have been barred from going over there. Karachi's coastline, the sea view, it has been cordoned off and closed for access to the public. And there have been repeated warnings that have been issued by the authorities. They continue to monitor. There are 17 different mechanisms that they have put in place through which they are monitoring. And as I said, along the coastlines of Thatta, Badin, Sajawal, Gidani, Pasni, and Karachi, we're looking at about 500,000 people being temporarily moved to safer places.
Absolutely, indeed. Anas, thank you very much indeed for joining us and getting us all those details. We'll, of course, come back to you as more details emerge in this developing story.